She's the one that's not spending time. She's spending time with her little midget friend Rufus.
Oh, okay. So both of you have other little friends and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, that's her. She's always going to these little people
You know
clubs.
what? We're going to focus on the kids, not your adult extracurricular activities, okay?
Yeah.
All right, folks, here we go again. Another classic case of I deserve more just because. This time, we've got Leah dragging Marquis to court, claiming he's making more money and, surprise, surprise, now she wants a bigger cut. Because, of course, in today's world, a man's success is just another reason for someone else to cash in. These modern women treat child support like a second paycheck instead of, actual support for the child. But enough talk. Let's dive right in.
Hamilton, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Yes, ma'am. I would like to request a child support modification.
Oh, my God.
Preferably an increase in child support.
Okay.
From Mr. Hamilton.
All right. And what is the basis of your increase?
Well, he seems to never have time.
Wait a minute, pause. What is all of this going on over here?
Can't believe she got me here.
You have somewhere else to be? Do you have something else to do?
No.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
good. Go ahead.
So as long as you're going to sit there, you're going to behave, okay? Okay, thank you. You may continue.
Thank you, Yana. Well, it seems like he never has time for his kids, and
How many kids do you all have?
we have 2 kids, Your Honor.
Okay. Were you all ever married?
Never married.
Okay.
I don't have time for a whoremonger.
A who?
A whoremonger. He's a whoremonger.
Okay, you know what? We're not even here to address whether or not he's a whoremonger or not. We're here to talk about a modification in child support, right?
Yes, sure. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Your
so
Honor.
let's stay focused on what we're talking about. Continue.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I just feel like
Don't apologize. Just do what I asked you to do and continue.
Yes, ma'am. I just feel his ways, are interfering with his time that he's supposed to have with his kids. And I'm requesting an increase because
So you're requesting an increase because
he doesn't have time. And if he doesn't have time, that means he has new clients. And new clients equals
Well,
more money.
let me first of all, let me just say this. I'm getting ready to put some brakes or something on you because you are just really fidgety over here. Just be still. I'm going to come to you. You are going to have your opportunity to speak. Thank you. I didn't say be a mannequin. I just said be still. Okay? Now, ma'am, his clients, his women, you called him a whoremonger, all of that. That is not a legitimate basis for wanting a modification in child support. Let me help you a little bit. Do you know that he's made more money or something?
Yes, I'm quite sure that he has made money. Maybe I should not get so personal.
Yes,
with Mr.
please don't,
Hamilton
because
here.
I don't have time, and quite frankly, that has nothing to do with me, and I do not care. We need to know about the money. So let's start again. You believe that he's made more money?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we're getting somewhere now. What does he do for a living?
He's an accountant, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to move to him, okay? Now, sir, Mr. Can't Be Still, how much money do you make a year?
70.
$70,000, okay. And let me ask you this. Why haven't you been spending any time with your kids?
I do spend time with my kids. I don't know what she's talking
Define
about.
how you spend time with your kids. What do you
Let's
do?
see. Taking them to Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay.
Cooking.
Okay, that's
taking them to the
parenting. We're
park.
not- okay.
Fun stuff.
Okay.
She's the one that's not spending time. She's spending time with her little midget friend Rufus.
Oh, okay. So both of you have other little friends and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, that's her. She's always going to these little people
You know
clubs.
what? We're going to focus on the kids, not your adult extracurricular activities. Okay.
All right, this whole situation is a complete mess. Delilah is up in court, acting like she's got the case of the century, demanding more child support just because Marquis is making more money. And of course, she's pulling the classic he's never around card, painting him as a deadbeat, even though the man insists he spends time with his kids. But nope, Delilah isn't having it. She's out here throwing insults, calling him a whoremonger, while Marquis is just sitting there, completely fed up like, why am I even here? Before he can even get comfortable, Judge Vonda shuts him down real quick. But the funniest part, Delilah keeps rambling on, trying to make her case, and Marquis starts fidgeting like a kid caught in a lie. Judge Vonda even had to tell him she was about to put the brakes on him. And I lost it. The man looked like he had somewhere way more important to be. Then Delilah, in all her pain and suffering, starts going on about how Marquis is making more money. He fires back, saying he makes 70Ks a year, and flips it on her, calling her out for barely spending time with the kids because she's too busy running around with her friend Rufus. This whole situation is wild, but one thing's clear: Delilah looks real desperate trying to cash in on this man's success while barely raising her own kids.
So let's keep it focused on the kids.
You
So
don't
you're
know
spending
nothing
time,
about
y'all
me.
cook, y'all do all those things together, okay, ma'am.
See?
Now you heard me, excuse me. I'll fix that, okay? Now you heard me say something to him about speaking out of turn, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'm going to need you to put a muzzle on that mouth.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Sir, now, you make $70,000 a year now, correct?
Yes,
Correct?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, just making sure your documents that you turned in are accurate and correct. I see 70,000, 2 kids. Okay, who covers health insurance?
I do.
How much is health insurance?
102.
102. Okay, so you're gonna keep that same health insurance, okay?
Of course.
Okay.
Yes,
Don't
ma'am.
drop the kids or anything because you're upset with her.
Rufus will be the one to drop it since he's so
You know what? Rufus is not in here. Is Rufus the father of either of these kids?
No.
If he is not, we're not going to sit up and talk about Rufus, and we're not going to talk about his clients, okay?
Yes.
Because quite frankly, I don't want to hear it. It has nothing to do with this unless Rufus is going to give you some extra money for these kids.
Too short.
Okay, his height has nothing to do with his ability to make money, sir. Nothing. All right. So based on my calculations of the $70,000 a year, I have your gross at $5,800. Then I also, you say you all have 2 children?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you don't have any outside children or anything like that? Just 2 total?
No, she just got Rufus. We can add him on to that.
We're
too.
not adding.
And you know you have
Rufus.
outside
Rufus
kids. I don't know what you're setting over there lying for. You know you got 2 kids and
ma'am.
probably one on the way. Yes, Your
Do you
Honor.
hear me speaking?
Yes,
She
Your Honor.
look pregnant right now.
You
so
know
I don't
what? That's
I like your
now I
nerve
see why
on
you
shiny
guys
head
could
tail.
never be married. Excuse me, I think I'm talking. Last time I checked, this was my courtroom, right?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Okay, so I don't need you all talking to each other because it's obvious why the 2 of you are not together. Okay? So I have your gross at $5,800, your net at $4,638.68, and you pay health insurance for the children. Excuse me. So you pay health insurance. How much is health insurance?
102.
102. Let me make sure I give you a credit for that. So with the credit, child support is $1,043.70. Sir, is there anything wrong? Did I say something wrong? Because you do understand that child support is based on a calculation based on the amount of money that you make, correct? That was a question I need you to answer out.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So is there if there's nothing further, anybody have any more questions?
Yes, Your Honor. Can you just make him see his kids more instead of just putting them on a back burner? Yes.
Well, I can't necessarily make him do that. I can't order him to do that because this is not custody court, okay? I will
She's not
encourage
even
you,
there
sir.
when I have the kids.
Okay, sir. What were you saying?
She's not there when I have the kids, so she don't know what I'm doing. And
And
I'm
I
not
agree
coming
with
to her
that.
dirty house.
You know what? We're not talking about the cleanliness of her house. I agree with that. You don't necessarily know what he is doing with the kids, but sir, I encourage you, not saying that you don't, I do encourage you to spend some time with your children, okay?
I can show you pictures on my phone right now, videos. She don't know.
Right, because
She
she's
just
worried about
oh,
Rufus, right?
exactly.
The kids tell
Okay.
me.
Yeah. Well,
I know what they tell me.
Well, you know what?
Man,
Whatever, you know
she
what?
making
These are
up
children.
stuff.
So you have to know that children are not always very honest, okay? So
They
if
want to
there's
be with
nothing
me. That's
further-
what the problem is.
Well, you know what? If they want to be with you, then y'all can come in here at a different time and modify that. But you're not going to do it in here. You're going to do it in custody court. Understood? Understood?
Yes.
Okay. If nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Where Rufus at now? He ain't here to help
Look,
me.
you mind your business. You don't worry about Rufus.
Whatever.
Ain't no Rufus.
Yeah, all right.
Man, this one was a roller coaster from start to finish. After all the back and forth, Judge Vonda tells Marquis to make sure he doesn't drop the kid from their insurance. And this man fires back with the funniest response. He says the only person who could drop it is Rufus because he's so short. Then he keeps going, saying he's not about to hand over money for the kids since Rufus is too small to contribute. And while they're at it, they might as well add Rufus to the insurance too. And just when you think he's done, Marquis takes one last shot, calling out Delilah, saying she looks pregnant right now. Of course, that's when Judge Vonda finally steps in, lays down the law, and hits him with $1,000 a month in child support. But Delilah still isn't done. She tries to get the last word, asking the judge to make Marquis see the kids more. The problem? She doesn't even know how much time he actually spends with them. She's just mad that the kids prefer to be with their dad over her. And for the perfect ending, Marquis hits her with one last shot, saying, "Where's Rufus at now? He can't help you." I mean, what a crazy video. If you enjoy content like this, check out one of these videos right here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you all in the next one.